America's national pastime is finally back. After an additional 119 days, opening day is finally here. The defending champion Washington Nationals hosted the New York Yankees for the first game of the 2020 MLB regular season. Gerrit Cole faced off against Max Scherzer in a rematch from the World Series last year. Here's the lineups. For the second straight year, DJ LeMahieu is not in the Yankees' opening day lineup. Juan Soto unfortunately tested positive and was placed on the DL. Notice we finally have the DH in National League ballparks. Alright, let's finally get into meaningful baseball, right after a quick word from Sports Cases. The first pitch from Max Scherzer was outside to Aaron Hicks, and the season is officially underway. Aaron Hicks grounded out to second for the first out of the ballgame. Aaron Judge ripped a 1-1 pitch into left field for the first base hit of the 2020 Major League Baseball season. Gleyber tapped one to short for the second out of the inning as Judge advanced to second on the play. Giancarlo Stanton got a 1-1 fastball down the middle, and he drilled an absolute bomb into deep left field. All Robles could do was turn and watch as Stanton drilled a 2-run home run for the first long ball of 2020 to give the Yankees a 2-0 first inning lead. Let's take another look at that swing by Big G, which gave Cole and the Yankees a 2-0 lead. Gardner struck out swinging to end the inning, but the Yankees scored first. Trey Turner was under a 3-1 pitch from Cole and flew out to Hicks in center for the first out of the inning. Cole left a 2-2 fastball down the middle, and Adam Eaton didn't miss it. Eaton drilled a home run into the seats in right to put the Nats on the board and make it a 2-1 game. One more look at that swing by Eaton. Former Yankee Starlin Castro grounded out to third for the second out of the inning. Howie Kendrick struck out looking on a borderline pitch to end the first. Gary Sanchez struck out swinging on a slider down and away for the first out of the second. Voit struck out swinging for the second out of the inning. Urshela struck out swinging on a front door breaking ball as Scherzer struck out the side in the second. Eric Thames was hit by the second pitch of the bottom of the second. Kurt Suzuki flew out to Judge in right for the first out of the inning. Asdrubal Cabrera flew out to Gardner in fairly deep left center for the second out. Andrew Stevenson struck out swinging to end a solid second for Cole. Tyler Wade had a nice plate appearance and drew a walk to open up the third. Aaron Hicks struck out swinging on a great changeup from Scherzer. Aaron Judge ripped an 0-1 fastball down the left field line for extra bases. Tyler Wade showed off his wheels as he came around to score all the way from first on an RBI double by Judge to give the Yankees a 3-1 lead. Gleyber popped out to Castro in shallow right field for the second out of the inning. Stanton struck out swinging to end the inning, but the Yankees scored one to get their 2-run lead back. Victor Robles struck out on a half swing to begin the bottom of the third. Trey Turner flew out to Judge in shallow right field for the second out of the inning. Adam Eaton got into one and drilled it to deep right field. Judge drifted back onto the track, and he made the play in front of the wall to end the inning as Eaton just missed his second homer of the game. Brett Gardner struck out looking as Scherzer got a generous call from Angel Hernandez. Gary Sanchez struck out swinging for the second time today. Voit grounded out to third to end a 1-2-3 inning for Scherzer. Starlin Castro flew out to Judge for the first out of the bottom of the fourth. Howie Kendrick popped out to Wade for the second out of the inning. Thames flew out to Hicks in center to end a 1-2-3 inning for Cole as both pitchers seemed to be settling in. Urshela walked to begin the top of the fifth. Tyler Wade took a page out of my MLB The Show playbook and dropped down a drag bunt for a single to put two on with nobody out for the top of the lineup. Hicks grounded into a fielder's choice to Thames for the first out as the Yankees now had runners on the corners. Judge struck out looking for the second out of the inning. Gleyber walked to load the bases, as you see on the bottom of the screen that the MLB postseason expanded to 16 teams for this year. Tell me in the comments how you feel about that. Stanton swung at the first pitch and lined a single into right. Urshela came in to score on a 2-out RBI single by Stanton to give the Yankees a 4-1 lead. Gardner struck out for the third time tonight to end the inning and leave the bases loaded. Kurt Suzuki flew out to Judge in shallow right field for the first out of the bottom of the fifth. Asdrubal Cabrera walked to give the Nats a 1-out base runner. Stevenson struck out on a half swing for the second out of the inning. Robles struck out looking on a great pitch from Cole to end the inning. Gary Sanchez struck out for the third time tonight to begin the sixth. Voit drew a walk to give the Yankees a 1-out base runner. With the rain starting to fall, Urshela lined a base hit into left center field. Voit went from first to third on the single by Urshela to set the Yankees up for more runs. Unfortunately, with Wade up in a 1-0 count, home plate umpire Angel Hernandez put the game under a rain delay. This one was stopped with runners on the corners and 1 out in the 6th, with the Yankees leading 4-1. Since 5 innings were completed, this one would be considered as a complete game should they not resume. After a long rain delay, they decided to call this one off. The Yankees defeated the Nationals in a rain-shortened opening day game by a score of 4-1. Cole threw a complete game and got the win, as Scherzer threw a complete game and got a loss. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you in the next one.